Welcome back, adventurers.
What's up?
You are in the city, town of Elurinn.
Yeah.
You guys found out a bunch of information. You know what you're looking for, kind of. Yeah. You know you need to go to the Lazy Bee Tavern to interview 2 guards who were on watch when the Green Mother, an elf druid, escaped from the prison cells here. You enter in to the Lazy Bee. There's 3 of you together. We have Senno, Warlock, Rurik, Cleric,
Hey.
Arrin, Paladin. You guys decided to go to the tavern. You guys went to the corners where there's a well. A bunch of downtrodden people traveling about the smiths and shops. And then, lastly, we'll get back to Elendar the monk on his own, traveling through the town of Elurinn. At the Lazy Bee, when you go inside, you're greeted instantly by the warmth. There's a hearth in the center of the room. There's quaint wooden chairs and little tables everywhere. There's a fisherman with his stuff just tucked in under the table off to the side, eating some lunch. Over to the side, there's another couple having a meal. They look like they're quietly in conversation, ready to eat fast and then get back to work. And in the very center, slightly off to the side, but close to the fire, there's a small table, 2 very drunk humans sitting at it. 1 man, 1 woman. And on the table, they have 2 unfolded purple armbands with the silver stamp that you recognize as the mark of the town's guard.
All right. Those 2 have the same thing as the guards were wearing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're guards, no doubt.
Why don't we go by around like 5 drinks?
The travelers who are supposed to arrive! And he comes running over. It's the innkeeper.
Oh.
Before you can even make your way to the table, and he has his arms just full of a bunch of purple flowers on simple strings. You notice that he's got a bunch of tools in his belt, as though he's been putting stuff up around the room. Looks like there's some decorations coming up for the festivities tonight. And he runs over to you. He says, "Oh, you must be so tired from your travels, and you are here to come for the celebrations, and perhaps maybe you're going to get a room and you're going to stay. And Elurinn is so exciting." And he pulls up one of these wreaths, purple flowers, and he comes over and he looks at the human first and he says, "Oh, welcome. Would you like to get laid?"
Yeah, for sure.
And he puts the purple flowers around you. He's like, "Oh, and for the dwarf."
Whatever. Yeah, okay.
And you get a little wreath of purple flowers around your neck. "Oh, so
They're beautiful.
half an
Thank
elf
you.
are you?"
I am. Good eye.
So lovely. Would you like to get some flowers?
Of course.
Put some on you too.
I'm so ready now.
Oh, so spectacular. Aurora! They're going to need drinks. And then, from behind the bar, just before you can move, Rita Hayworth style, a flip of black, blue, teal curls, as rising with a small crate of alcohol that she puts up on the counter, a human, beautiful woman in a cute little bodice tight dress. She's the bartender, and she looks over at you and she says, "Yes, drinks, of course. What's your poison, kids?"
Brandy, please.
Thank you.
A brandy for the man.
Yeah. Do you have apple brandy?
We have a beautiful apple brandy made by the apples. We have a spectacular orchard.
Oh, it's local apple brandy.
You bet.
Well, I am eager to try it then.
We'll get one for your table. For yourself, for the dwarf.
He would like a cup of marriage, it looks like.
Can we have 5, just 5 of what he ordered?
5 apple brandies. There's 3 of you. I like your style.
Shit, she's funny too.
Do you,
Sorry.
kind of a glass do you want your brandies in?
Big one?
Great. Even better.
A snifter?
You're gonna have brandy with these guys?
What do you have on tap?
Oh, gosh. The celebration of the wedding this weekend, there is a spectacular summer wheat ale. Orange peels, coriander. Just taste of summer, sunshine.
You seem
Marriage.
excited about it, sure.
Great. Get you
Pint.
one of those.
Thanks.
Okay. I have an idea. Those seeds.
Oh,
Okay, we know that elf is a druid. Don't eat those. Also, might be dangerous holding them, but we should put them in the drinks. Not ours, but give them to those guys.
for God's sake, Veronica, we might kill them.
Yeah, maybe, but we'll know. Maybe one drink. What?
No!
Oh,
There's no way that we can't just kill them. It's not their fault.
well, I'm not gonna try it myself.
I might.
No! I mean, okay.
No. I'm scared now.
I mean, I think if they're poison, you should try them.
I'm actually, what? Oh! That makes sense. But
Yeah.
what if, I'm actually more worried that it's some sort of, see, there was this tree that,
Yeah, you can detect magic.
oh yeah.
Do it!
Oh, crap. Pass me another one. I dropped it in the floorboards.
Maybe
You're wasting
we don't
the
need
magic
to-
seeds.
What?
You could pass them along. We don't. You
That
could
works.
dexterity roll another toss because that went great.
Really?
All right. I'm running low here, but let's do it. Tell me your secrets. Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Can I-
Never mind. There's no magic.
What's your
Eat it.
nature? Can I do a little nature check? I don't have great nature.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, mine's terrible. Here. -1.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd like to roll
No
Smell
roll.
it before you bite it. Didn't see you brush your teeth this morning.
7.
Tastes grassy-ish, maybe? That's all you make out. It's a plant.
Yeah, it's a seed. Smells good.
While you guys are doing that, Toivo runs over to the bar and he grabs the tray that Aurora has poured 5 apple brandies for everybody. And he comes back and he says, "Hey, everybody, here you go. I'll just set them down. You want to sit at the table? Yeah?
Can we actually get all these drinks and go sit with those two?
Oh, you don't want to sit with those guys. They are very drunk.
Yeah, I
They've
know.
been here all
I liked
day.
your idea before.
Yeah, when did they get here?
At open.
Let's
So-
go. Give them
Yeah, they had breakfast
I'll go
here
come
and then
here
they've been
and
drinking
I'll
all
come
day.
back and just watch.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab 2 of these. I'm going to grab my pint and 1 apple brandy. I'm going to flip my hair a little, and then I'm going to walk on over to the drunken god table. I'm going to say, I bought a drink for one of you. If you'd like to join me at the bar.
Roll a charisma.
I got no game. I'm just winging it.
Performance?
Or persuasion.
Back! Is that a one?
That would be. Wait, no, I get to add my proficiency, right?
Just add your charisma.
My
Just
charisma.
a
Oh, no,
general
right, got it.
impression of you here.
It's a 12.
That's not that bad.
Bad?
Okay, well, I rolled a 3 and I panicked and I was like, ain't that the truth?
Wait, you rolled a 3?
You rolled
and
a
your
3. How did you
charisma-
add 9 to it?
Because my charisma is +9.
Okay.
Yo.
Dudes, paladins.
It's not real life, guys. Jeez.
Are you looking at your savings throw? Or, like, because you can't
Oh,
have
yes!
a 9.
Sorry,
deck.
it's a 5.
Okay.
You scared the shit.
Charisma's not scary. That's my
Touch
real life.
me. It's not our intelligence.
Okay.
Nervous.
Okay.
Oh, no, my intelligence is really low.
Let's get back on track, everybody.
Sorry.
Rein it in. It's very exciting.
So that's
the
8.
paladin walks over with the 2 drinks in her hands. Her hair starts to fall into her face while she tries to start
One
to
eye
talk.
just blinks.
It's kind of like some of the strands of hair are still stuck to her lip, and she attempts the same move as the bartender, where it's like the curls will just fly out of her face. And she says to them again,
I've got a drink for one of you if you care to join me at the bar.
"Dang." That wink is like a but it's actually, they look over at you. They are really drunk.
Oh, thank God.
They are really drunk. And they're just like, "Just sit down." Oh.
I see that she's doing horribly, and I just walk over and with another 2 drinks, yeah, and just sit and go, hey, I got a drink for you guys if I can join you.
Stop! People who bring drinks, that's... Join us.
Right on.
Yeah.
I walk up, I assume, with another 2 drinks.
How's that?
1, just your own.
There was 5.
5.
Yeah, we had.
No, but I
was
have
it
my
5
pint.
plus
You
ale?
ordered 5 brandies plus an ale.
Yeah, so there's 6. So I have another 2.
You're right.
Both for me. By the time I get down to the table, I put the empty one there. And I'm like, hello, fellas. And lady, generic fellas. I don't want to assume anything here.
One is a man and one is a woman. They're both so drunk they're just like cross-eyedly watching you.
Yeah. I see you've got your armbands here. You're a fine member of the guard.
And we'll find out what they say as we go back to the corners.
Well, I am looking at the filthy, happy girl, and Alain here, he is of the leaf, and I am of the tree. It just so happened that you called on us perfectly, and we wanted to know if there were others who worship along with you and where you might worship, because we'd love to join and worship with you. Do you have a location?
Just in the streets.
Just in the streets, anywhere? You don't have a special place?
You can be with nature and be one with the tree anywhere.
Where did you get the seeds from?
We grow them
Where do you grow them?
Right.
anywhere.
Okay.
Of course.
Well, that's fine. Why don't you go and enjoy whatever it is you're enjoying, and we'll be on our way.
She just scampers along.
All right, Sanguine. I think we need to head right to the well. We need to talk to not
absolutely.
these crazy fuckers, but more the people.
Absolutely. The people of the people. The salt of the earth. That's right.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
All right.
As you walk through the corners, you'll notice that there are a bunch of shops that are open. Particularly, there is a blacksmith sort of across the street from a baker. And then there's a bunch of people shopping at both of those locations. And you can keep moving through, and you'll see that there is a small well tucked into the dirtiest area. There's a ton of those children of the sea dancing around it, and then a bunch of just people laying about.
I'd like to go into the bakery and buy a whole bunch of really, really exquisite baked goods.
I mean, I'm just gonna stand outside here and take in the people. I want to talk to some of these
come bearing gifts.
the street people that are just sitting on the ground and are looking a little depressed. I wanna,
Okay, let's do this first as you head inside to the bakery, which is called Bun Intended.
I gotta go.
Love
Gotta
it.
dip. Ooh, time.
I'm so writing that on a card next time one of my friends gets pregnant.
All right. I look at this first person sitting here against the side of the bakery.
There are two really young men. They are also kind of barefoot, dirty, sad looking.
Hello there, gentlemen. How are you two doing? Never mind, it's a stupid question. Look, I've got here.
Do you have coppers?
I do, but instead I have gold. Yes, these nice shiny gold pieces. I would like to give you this gold, but I'm looking for information. Do you know about the Green Mother?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Look, yeah, have a gold for that. It was nice and easy, wasn't it?
It just disappears.
Yeah, that was very quick. My God. Wow. All right. But it's all right. I have another gold.
Their eyes light up.
Yes, now you're getting how this is working. All right. What can you tell me about what you've heard around the streets here about the Green Mother?
She's an elf.
That's not really helpful. She's missing, and I'm looking for her. If I were to look for her, where would I go?
To the prison. She got arrested,
Yes, but if she got out?
but she got arrested.
Yes.
'Cause they pick people up and nobody fights Hammerlane.
But let's just say, for the fun of it, somebody gets out.
then they leave Ellerin.
And how would you do that?
Well, I don't know, because I'm still here.
Right, well, have a gold piece.
I mean, sort nice of you to come and talk to us. I mean, nobody comes down here that looks as special, I guess, as you, except for maybe, Kaleva. But
Oh, so wait, who?
Kaleva comes to help us.
Right.
Sometimes.
That's
She brings
interesting.
food.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, thank
It's
you
harder
very
when we're
much.
not cute anymore. You know, when we were kids, it was easier.
Yes, I imagine the kids. Of course, the kids. It's always the kids who have the information. Like the little cookies. All right.
And you're inside the bakery, and you run in, and it's run by a dwarf. And he can quickly exchange information with you, or money for goods.
Is it really, really full in there?
There are lots of people shopping.
Great. I don't. Well, Dwarf is busy, and I'm very protective of my gold. So I'd just like to go in and see if I can steal a number of delicious sweet treats.
Roll sleight of hand.
I certainly will, thank you very much. Fucking hell, I wish that I'd...
That would be an 11. It could have been so much better. It just wasn't.
Luckily, he's so distracted
That's what I figured. That's what I hoped.
that he doesn't notice, but the woman next to you does. And her eyes are huge, and she's just like... And she looks around, and then she pockets one too.
I look at her and I wink, and I leave right away.
Yeah.
Melody, have you managed to discover anything?
I mean, I haven't really been able to find anything else. All I know is this. Apparently that the daughter of, fuck, I don't know these people's names. I just don't care. Anyways, that one that couldn't find her horse, she's...
Right in the ruins.
She comes around.
Did she go?
She comes around here a lot.
Still?
Yes, apparently. She comes and helps the people out. And I also remember
Yes.
the kids. We need to find the fucking little rascals that are running around here in the dirt patches. I think they'll have some information. They always hear the things that people say.
All right, well, Eleni, why don't you take these sweets that I have and stick them in your pocket?
Thank
and
you.
I want to take a look around the well, and I'm looking for any kind of thieves' cant because I'm in a dirty, low-down part of town, and I'd like to see if there are any messages that have been left.
Get on over to that well and roll a perception check.
All right, well, let's see. 19.
You do notice, way down at the base, low to the ground,
Yes.
a little tiny message etched just for people like you who share these sorts of secret messages to each other.
My eyes glow red.
And it says, not life, just death.
Well,
What are you looking at?
listen. I see something down here that you can't see, and I'm reading something that you can't read.
Of course.
But it says, not life, just death. Think of the chant. Everything in the chant revolves around life, except for one thing, which is death. There is not life, just death.
I want to take a perception of this well and look inside it, deep inside. 13.
It looks like a really well constructed well. It's crafted quite well, and they yep couldn't make it stop. Sorry, guys. And then you'll notice that coming up to it is one of the children of the seed, and they are using it to pull up a little bucket, and it splashes cool water on them, and they quickly pour it into a little jug that they've got with them, and it's made of glass, so you can see through, and it's colorless, clear, looks like pretty straightforward sample of water, and they quickly drink from it, and the splashes of the water actually leave a trail of clean on them because they're so dirty. And she quickly downs the whole thing and then races off again, skipping.
I have a question for her. I want to run after her and just ask her a quick question.
You can skip after her. She's not moving very fast.
I skip after her merrily. Oh, excuse me, young miss. I have a question for you. I'm just wondering, considering you and all of your lovely brethren are so happy, despite your circumstances, I'd like to know why all of you are covered in blood in particular. You have bits of blood all over your face.
Oh, again?
Yes,
Oh.
and your ears and
Oh, no.
your
That hasn't
nose
happened
and-
before.
it hasn't.
Oh, no.
But I've seen a bunch of you all around and you have bits of blood all over you.
Oh, I only get the nosebleeds, though. It's okay.
Okay. Well, that's okay. That's fine. I'll go back to Alain.
I'm
The water.
pulling some of the water up. Pulling the rope.
In the water.
I know. Why do you think I'm lifting out some water?
I'm just saying, I don't think it's a cure for wellness in there.
I lift it all the way out, and I just take this bucket, and I just want to be like, see if I can smell anything, or do I notice anything different about the water?
Roll nature.
18.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
It smells a little bit like the stone that it would have come from deep within that well, but it doesn't really have anything about it that tells you it's dangerous.
I'd like to pick a flower or pick a weed from beside the well, and I take some of that water and I pour it over the weed.
And it's just fine. It's wet.
How deep is this well?
You don't know without finding out.
I
You
mean,
can try.
We gotta go in the well.
we have to go down the fucking well. I've got 50 feet of rope. How much do you got?
Okay.
So
Well,
I
you
can
guys,
just jump down.
while you guys are having this conversation, how far did you get through town? Are you towards you were gonna potentially go towards the Palatinate?
Yeah, I'm not much of a tracker in this kind of area, but I would like to just use whatever senses I have available to me, whatever like tools and tricks I have available to me, to try and find where Zup went off to. So now that I'm in like the pinwheel of the center of the city, I would like to see the flow into the Palisades, you said?
Yes. Roll a perception in the direction of the Palatinate.
Palatinate, thank you.
You can see the council palace because it's such a tall building, made of stone, and a big circular tower.
18.
Awesome. You can quickly perceive that in and out of one sideway, through a narrow part of an alley, there's a lot of guards coming in and out of that space.
Okay.
And then through another alley, you see a whole bunch of noble traffic. Looks like merchants with a lot of money and the occasional retinue. So someone who is well dressed but traveling with a little horde of people behind them.
Okay. I'm going to kind of observe their like movements, and I'm gonna take my coin purse in my hand, and the string that ties it shut, I'm gonna wind that around my two fingers twice so that it is firmly in my hand. And I am going to try to walk as the nobles walk. And I'm going to just walk along, kind of pull an Assassin's Creed kind of thing and just blend in with the crowd.
Roll performance.
Oh, I am fucking up. All right. Let's see. Performance. Come on, nat 20, baby. Nat 20!
You're welcome.
I knew I could count on you. Good tips.
Apparently. Yeah, I mean, when you jump down off the ledge that you've been hiding on, your feet hit the ground with no sound. But then, suddenly, as though there's just another person inside of you, you flip up the coin purse, you take your first step, your second step, and you are striding with a confidence. And your nose turned slightly up to the air like you saw with the way that Harl seemed to hold himself. And you walk with all of the nobles just blending right in as though you're supposed to be there. And you get towards the front door of the council palace, traveling inside with everyone else. And you see that they are all there being greeted by Harl and Zup. because everybody is arriving for the party.
Okay. Excellent. Where are they positioned in the doorway or in the entrance? Are they...
They are farther inside. You see that there are people at the front who are taking names, and then they are announcing people to the visitors. Farther through inside, you can see a crowd of people. They're probably, given what you can kind of see sparkling out of the corner of your eyes, as she moves a little bit here and there, white, gray, purple robes, shockingly white hair. You see a dwarf in the distance, surrounded by people.
Okay. My target is Zup, and only Zup. When hunting for your quarry, you should be as a hawk in the midst of birds. Only the one target counts.
So you've moved into this district.
Excellent. And so I'm going to try to avoid the checkpoints, any places that are taking names. And I want to get kind of around those and get in and behind Zup without him noticing. So I am going to...
Dang. Okay.
I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on myself. So I just adjust my posture a bit, adjust my step a bit, and I just start to look at everything around me and make sure that I don't leave a trace as I move stealthily in and around this room to get towards and behind him.
While you're rolling your stealth, we're back at the Lazy Bee.
Right. Yeah. So you guys are guards, right?
Well, we used to be.
Used to be. What happened?
Stupid stuff.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's not important. That's what happened.
Was it something to do with that elf?
You guys hear something? Cause no, it's not a fault. Cause things happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're absolutely on your side.
No.
Could you
Happened for sure.
tell us what happened?
We just don't know nothing. I mean, Saldorf, and then the other drunkard, the woman, Saldorf. Don't tell them. They don't deserve to know anything. It's just some people from out of town. Why would you talk to them?
We're just curious, and we did buy you some drinks.
Walter, they bought us some drinks. Sir seemed real. I bet they'll do the thing we want them to do.
Oh, what do you want us to do?
Saldorf looks over at you guys. Yeah, you guys good at judging contest stuff.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an excellent judge.
Okay, so I need you guys to do us a favor, and then, maybe we'll help you.
Okay.
Okay, so
Most importantly, first, I need to sit and sip my brandy. How is this brandy? Is it good? Am I impressed?
you're impressed.
I have a bit
pretty
of
good.
a bit of a nose and tongue for brandy.
It is an excellent apple brandy, and the summer ale, mwah, spectacular. You get the impression that they probably actually have an excellent orchard. At least for their apples, spectacular.
So what do you need?
How do you like
Judge?
them apples? Am I right?
Oh, get away from me.
As brandy, it's the best.
That's pretty good, I think.
Barkeep!
Oh, you should ask about off sales. You want to bring some with you?
Yes, we'll get there before we go. Don't worry.
All right, I'm just reminding you before I get too drunk.
How long have you been going with it's just a bit of brandy? I would like another glass of the brandy
Coming up.
and an unopened bottle as well that I can take with me because your brandy is excellent.
Yeah, sounds great, guys. Love it. Coming around, another round to the whole table.
Yeah.
I just want brandy for me, not for the whole table.
She sends you
Oh,
over
no, I'll
around
have
to the whole
another.
table. So, back at the table though, Saldorf looks over to you guys. Having trouble keeping both eyes open. Okay, So a couple months ago, oh gosh, it must have been longer now. Walter's like, it's like a year ago. Guys, keep it straight. So like some time ago, we got these puppies. And we were gonna make them into these like lean, mean fighting machines at the guardhouse. And then we kind of fell in love with these puppies, and they're too cute. So we just said, just fine, they'll just live here and be more like our mascots. I said, they're so cute. And so we said, okay. But now we've raised them and they just live there, and we feel really bad because we kind of got kicked out for a bit. And maybe you guys could like just go there and settle a whole bet that we're having with all the other guards. And that is, who raised a cuter puppy? Me? Or Saldorf and her dumb, stupid one with the floppy ears?
This is the best contest I've
Floppy
ever...
ears are very cute.
No, it's not cuter than my puppy.
Okay,
So you guys gonna go there, and you're gonna
Yeah,
talk to
Libby's the judge of
Termic,
that.
and you're gonna, he'll point you in the direction of the dogs, and then, I mean, I think maybe you guys, you could steal them.
You want the dogs back?
Yeah, that'd be really good.
So are you fully out of the whole guard thing?
No, we're gonna try to get our jobs back.
Ah,
Maybe when this
you think
blows
the stealing
over.
dogs is a good way to do that?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
You're
Okay.
a warlock, not a life coach.
100%. What they're not doing guarding.
Yes,
So-
it's fair. It's fair.
Here, we heard a rumor that the elf...
Wait, so you guys you're gonna help us?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we just...
Wait. You need to... Are you a good dog owner? Or am I gonna have to kick your ass?
100% a good dog owner.
Drunk. Next thing on the tray.
The puppies must be safe.
We save it.
You can roll insight.
We'll know when we meet the puppies whether they've been well cared for or not.
Yeah.
That's not good. It's not bad. That's 14.
14, you can tell. You get the vibe off of them that despite being drunk in the early afternoon, they seem like they legitimately love their dogs.
That's all I needed to know.
And
Yeah,
you guys wanted us, I mean,
Bloody drunks.
this have to be like secret that we helped you though.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
course,
we,
of
yeah.
course.
We're not from here. We won't tell anyone. We don't, no reason.
The more drinks that have arrived at the table that you've ordered, they're just like, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Do you know anything about how the elf got out of prison?
Okay, so maybe our bad. I mean, it's not really our fault.
Really?
Cause elves are really hard to put to sleep.
I know.
So you can't do it with just like magic spells. So Hammerline knocked her unconscious with like some crazy shitstorm magic thing. It was apparently really cool. We weren't there. And then they had her all locked up. And we were like, okay, I'll watch. It's Aristy, it's gonna be easy peasy. And then she had her apple yesterday because they would wake her up every couple days. They'd feed her an apple, and then they put her back to sleep. But using this like fancy collar thing that she was wearing, and it had this big gem in it. And then a couple days ago, it just like broke to pieces. Like that's not our fault. So we were like, oh no! And immediately we ran to go tell people that she was awake, and her eyes just like, she has like really like kind of a creepy stare. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, Walter's. She was like, Walter. And we realized we're both staring at her. And she's staring at us, and we're like, oh, God.
Did that
I was really scared.
necklace of hers, did it have an eye?
Have you seen one of these things before? Because that is
No.
some fucked up shit.
Yeah, I've seen one. Yeah.
Was
I
it
saw-
keeping someone else like in prison? Cause that's crazy.
Totally.
Yeah, has the circus been through here anytime recently?
I don't know what that is.
I mean,
Yeah.
not anymore.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what that is.
previously.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then
You mean
so
like-
she was
like
looking
seemed
at
like
you.
that kind of
Like with
clientele.
elephants?
So did she then take you? Did she like attack you guys or?
She just sat there staring at us. It was so creepy. And then we were like, oh God. And then Termic was not too far away because he's like this stupid young guy. So we're like, go get somebody. And he like ran off to go be like, she's holy. We were like, we better keep an eye on her. And then all of a sudden someone hit us from behind. We were out.
Oh.
So I woke up, and Walter, and then we were getting yelled at, and Kaleva was there, and she was kind of being like not as mean as she maybe could have been, but she was just like, and then Tamerlane was there, and there's a whole thing, and people were like, how'd she get away? And we were like, we don't know, we were unconscious, obviously.
The back of the head. It happens.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then they told us to just pack it in and go, and I really like that job.
Okay.
And the worst part is our dogs are there.
Yeah,
I
we'll go
saw
get your
theirs.
dogs.
Right. Yeah.
We will totally get the puppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do we go?
You gotta go to the Paladin.
It's a palatinate.
That district
Yeah.
it is the guard is attached to the palace.
I take a bit of a step back.
Backing away slowly.
Yeah, I move my nice brandy. Just,
Yeah.
okay.
It's okay. Okay. Yeah. Good. I'm good.
All right. Thank you very much. We will go get your dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Off we go.
I was kind of hoping to go to the palatinate anyway.
Let's do
just,
it.
like check things.
Okay.
All right. Out of here.
You guys are heading out. You're arranging. You're paying your bill.
Yeah. How much?
You are going to pay.
Pitch in on that. I drank 2 drinks.
Yo, I thought you were buying my drinks.
All in all, plus your thing, it's like
Thanks, money bags.
so 25 silver for all the drinks, and
I got all
then
this.
another couple of gold for your.
It's just like real
I
life.
know. Like,
You
You
guys
got
want
the
some
drinks? I got this bottle.
Okay.
I drank a lot of your
Yeah, I got
last bottle.
the unopened.
Yeah, so I'll pay for this one.
Okay.
What's the grand total?
You said 25 silver.
Bag of holding 25 and then
4 gold, 5 silver.
So
thank you, Rick.
as you guys head out, we're back in the corners.
Alani, listen, you little jumping bean. You can't just jump down the well. You know that it's full of water. And once you're in the water, how are you going to get back out?
It's all right.
Don't your feet need to be on hard ground
You
so
don't
that you can
understand.
jump
I
back
have
out?
a ring for this. All right, I got a ring. It's the ring of feather falling. I can jump down. I will slowly descend.
Do you want to descend into the water? We still don't know if the water is really, truly safe. These people have been drinking it. They're bleeding out of their orifices. Alani, come
I
on.
checked the water. There's nothing wrong with the water.
That's what everybody else thinks. Just wait until you start bleeding out of your little arc tooth hole. All right, you filled it. It's just going to fill up and it's going to start leaking out on the sides.
Look, it'll be all right. What I'll do, use the feather fall. I'll go down slowly, and as I get to the level I want to be at,
Right.
I will then grab the rope
Right.
and stop my descent
All right.
easily.
All right, fine.
All right? You stay up here. Make sure nobody starts, pulling on the rope or doing anything.
You've got
Give
the
me a
rope?
moment.
You've got a rope?
I've got my hands right around it. It'll be all right.
Okay, fine, all right.
All right?
All right. When you get down to some reasonable level, just call up to me and let me know you're still alive.
All right.
Senno's got a drinking problem.
Okay, it's a sure glass of brandy might have been a bit much.
Whoa, brandy drinkers, stand down. Here we are at the well.
All right. I get up
Describe how you're gonna. Yep, get up here.
get up on the edge of the well.
Wait, Alani! Give me the sweet treats. Just in case you land in the water, I just want to
What
keep
do
them
you
fresh.
care?
Because we're going to go looking for kids. They're not going to eat the soggy treats. Just give me the treats.
You can have one.
What are you going to do? Wonderful, fine. You were hungry too. You didn't have anything to eat. That's fine. I understand. All right.
They are delicious little apple turnovers.
That's damn good.
Great.
You don't know what you're missing.
I'm sure I don't. I'm
All
sure I'm
right.
fine with it too.
Here we go. Let's do this. Grab the rope. And then I step out. And I just start slowly descending with my
Steady as she
hand.
goes, Alani. Steady as
around the
she
rope.
goes.
This is kind of neat.
10, 20,
Oof.
30.
Oh.
When do I start seeing water?
You start to see water at your feet.
All right, and I grab the rope and I just slow my descent. All right, I'm down in the water.
What do you see down there, Alani?
What's your eyesight?
Water.
What's your eyesight like in the dark?
I have very good. It's very good. I have night vision. So I can see everything around me. Do I see anything in the water?
You can see that the stones down here It's still all the way down, stonework. And then you can start to just make out around the corners of this large circular well space that as it goes farther down, it looks like it's more rock, but less chiseled stones.
Okay.
Roll a perception on them. Actually, roll to investigate.
Should I re-roll that? Or? 'Cause-
I changed my mind mid-roll, so you can re-roll to investigate. It's sometimes dangerous to re-roll.
16.
16. You can make out that farther up above you while you were falling slowly, gently, your hair wafting in the light breeze as you descend.
Handsome, Mark. Terribly handsome.
There was just kind of gray stone. Now that you're down at the bottom, you can see bits of veins of something shiny running through these rocks.
There's something shiny in the rocks.
Lithium?
I mean, I don't know. One second, hold on. Let me just check it here. I pull out one of my swords, short swords, and I just try to tap a bit off. See if I know what this is. See if I can scrape it. Does anything happen to it? Is it soft metal?
It is kind of soft. You're able to make dents in it.
Is it like lead?
No?
All right, I'm checking.
Do you have a tell if something's lead technique?
Insight?
Okay.
Nature?
Describe for me what you're doing.
I lick the wall. I lick the metal on the wall. Just a little bit. Might as well just drop the water.
Hey, what's going on down there? What you doing?
I'm being scientific.
It tastes bad and like metal.
Didn't tell me anything.
Roll nature.
Didn't tell me anything at all. I rolled a 3.
You can't really get anything more than there's like a dryness to the rock part of the taste, and then there's a like metallicness to the metal part.
There's metal down here.
Right, all right, honey, just hang on a minute. Do you see any writing on the wall?
I don't know.
Just look closely.
Investigate.
That's 20.
There's no writing. Just more of the reflective veins of kind of a silverish looking metal.
There's
through
one
the
other
stones.
thing I have to do. Let go of the rope and just fall into the water.
Sploosh.
Honey, are you all right?
I'm wet. I'm very wet.
Are you drowning? Do you need my help?
No, I am not drowning.
All right. What are you doing down there?
I want to see if there's anything deeper into the well. I have to go underwater.
Well, good luck with that.
Yes. Thank you.
If you're drowned, I'm just letting you know I'm not going to help you. This is all on you.
Wait, why are you even here then? You know, like,
Just in case you find something
why are
good, I
you
need
don't
to be
even have
up
to
here.
tell me that?
Just dive down. Happy trails.
And you dive down, and as you go down through the water,
Feeling the rocks all around me.
there's no other letters. You're not learning anything new, but the veins of metal in the stonework are more prominent, larger. You see that
There.
it's basically at the bottom of,
Is there any holes out to anywhere else? No. It's
not that you
solid.
can find. Solid as far down as you keep going.
All right, swim back up. All right. That didn't give me any more information I had before. So lots of metal down here.
I'm really great. I'm sure you smell better than you did.
All right, I'm coming back up.
Okay, great. Come on up.
Can you pull me back up?
What the fuck? Of course not, Alani. You've got your feather light or feather weight or feather light or whatever.
It helps me fall. Look it up.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm not helping you with shit. Use your orc muscles. Come on.
Oh, no, I'm gonna fucking goddamn stupid.
It's your opportunity to show off now, Alani. Come on.
Vampire.
The world is watching.
And I start climbing the rope.
It's an acrobatics to get up this rope. Nope.
I'm not doing
Strength,
well.
right?
Wait, is it, what is it?
Athletics. It should be strength.
It should be strength based. 7.
7?
Yeah.
It takes a really long time.
All right, Alani, I'm going to help you a little
Waterlogged.
bit. I'll help you a little bit. I start.
Okay, so you roll your athletics. It's a 7. You put your feet out along the wall. Slip, 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 slip,
Love the
Try
boots.
to all your hands, you're drenched, you're heavier than you were because you're just waterlogged. Your hands are slipping along the rope and your gloves every time you try to take, and you don't have like knots or anything tied into the ropes. There's no like help for you
I
here.
didn't think
It's
about
just
this
a
ahead of time at all. I just jumped.
painful, slow climb.
All right, can I help him?
He's already making his way up. He's like closer to the top
struggling
now.
though. He's struggling.
As he gets up to the top, if you could put out a hand.
I'll just grab him by the hair on his head.
What the fuck are you doing?
That's fine.
That does not help.
Okay, here we are. Here we are.
So as you get close to the top, you feel the rogue reaches down, grabs your hair, and helps you out the rest of the way.
God damn it, Sanguina! What the fuck is wrong
What a
with you?
fat lot of time we wasted. Can we try to do something productive now?
Well, all I know is there's a lot of metal down there, like just like veins of it everywhere, all throughout the rock. It could be poisoning the water. I don't know. I was in the water. If I'm shit.
So did you take a piece? Did you?
You're getting it?
You were in the water. Did you take any bits of the metal while you were down there?
I licked a bit.
Oh, you licked it. You were in the water and you licked the metal.
You know, I'm much better at killing things than I am at discovering things.
Right. That's fine. I think we should look for kids.
Uh-oh.
Right.
That's
Okay.
not a good follow-up
I think we
suggestion.
should too, but just so we're on the same page, for information. Correct?
Absolutely, for information, of course.
Yes,
I
all right.
promise I'll be in my best behavior.
All right.
Kids.
You guys see that there are a bunch of children running through the streets. They're very excitedly traveling through the Jade Plaza. And as you travel that way, you also find the other 3 members of your party who have left the tavern,
Hey, why are you
meeting
wet?
you all in the Jade Plaza.
Oh,
Hello.
so
Hey.
your breath. Christ.
It's a long story.
It's fine.
I
Where
jumped
have you
into a
been?
well.
I mean, I had a couple of brandies at the bar.
Okay, but before we can really do a lot of this meetup, we're back here and we had a roll.
Now, when you said roll stealth, I rolled that stealth.
Mm-hmm.
You are asking me to roll now.
You already rolled it though, right?
I already rolled it.
Mm-hmm. So, tell me about this botch.
Yeah. All right, so
He killed the bird before it flew. That's what happened there.
Was there 2 of them?
no, I didn't roll with with advantage, but I did roll the onest one I've ever seen.
Percentile dice.
It wrecked my, I watched all of that the whole time I knew I rolled a 1. I want you to fucking know what I was going through that whole time. You guys are role-playing, having a good time. I'm just like, I rolled a fucking 1.
I'm sorry that happened.
One's the
Nah, it's
loneliest
cool.
number, so I've heard.
2 can be as bad as 1.
27?
Okay.
That's not so bad.
You go to make your way through the entranceway, and because you're trying to get in through the side where you see that the least amount of attention is focused on you,
And I did cast Pass Without Trace on myself as
did.
well.
However, a bit of your clothing gets stuck on something on the side of the wall, and as you start to walk away from it, you realize if you move any more, it's gonna rip or tear. You don't want that to happen, so you pause, and then you look over and you make eye contact with somebody by accident because you didn't want that to happen. And then you realize everyone is kind of staring at you because you're sort of on the wall like this. Looking very suspicious.
Okay, so as I walked in here, I heard people chatting and laughing jovially. I don't know how to laugh like that. So I would like to cast minor illusion and basically imitate that laughter. And then like pantomime that it was me doing that laughter.
Brave.
So I just kind of like, I'm stuck against the wall with like half of my like cloak like hooked out here, and I'm just like, And I'm hoping that everyone just laughs and goes back to what that they were up to.
We hope that too.
Oh, what do I roll?
You're gonna roll a performance.
Cool.
For the laugh.
Mm-hmm. 6.
So you start the laugh out, and you start out meaning for it to be what you think is the affectation of a noble, so a little bit like higher, like oh. But then as you start, you realize everyone actually keeps staring at you, and that makes you even more nervous that it's not going very well. So you keep the laugh going, and then the more that you laugh and continue laughing, the more they stare, and then you just like. You gotta keep going, right? I mean, what do you do now? Do you stop? Do you keep going?
Yeah.
A couple more people turn and look at you. It's getting a little bit awkward for everybody. And then enough people have turned that finally Zup notices you. Oh. And he turns. It's like, nothing to see here, everybody. It's perfectly, there's a friend of mine from the south. Hey, it's been a while since it's so good for you to come for the wedding. Of course, you probably brought like a really great gift. And as he continues to talk to you, people start to realize, oh, maybe it's normal. He seems to know somebody here, like he's supposed to be here. And so you're in conversation with Zup.
Okay. Is anyone else paying attention to this conversation now?
Roll perception.
13.
You can tell that Harl is always keeping an eye on what Zup is doing.
Okay.
Other than that, the other nobles, they don't seem to care about you. You don't look important to them. They don't recognize you.
Okay. My charisma modifier is just a -2.
I know.
So what? I'm just going to accept that, and I'm not gonna make this next roll. I'm just going to pretend to talk like the noble he's pretending I am, and it's gonna be bad. So I try to sound like them, but I also forget that I'm also trying to sound like a cool, edgy guy, and I mix those two things up badly. Mm-hmm. And I say, well. Ooh, friends? We are friends. We should go somewhere quietly to talk.
This is gonna be really good. So we're gonna keep the giggles to a minimum so that this conversation can be as clean as we can try to do. What are you doing here?
Oh, I need to talk to you somewhere private.
We're clearly in the middle of a, hi everybody. If you want to get in line to meet Alain, just head that way and someone will help you out. Yeah, of course. And you've been traveling here probably by ship. How was your adventurous, what are you doing?
I need to talk to you.
We are obviously very busy right now.
I don't care.
I don't know what... You know that you've been hired with your other friends? A company of whatever it is that you guys are. I mean, I assume that we're going to pay you guys as professionals from Farine to take care of this task that you're going to make a scene about. People are going to start asking.
I put my arm around him, and I'm just like, and I just touch one finger to his shoulder and one finger to his neck like that. What I'm going to tell you next is not an intimidation tactic, just a matter of fact. With one push, I could stun you, and you will be unconscious, and that would be bad for you. It would be bad for me, but I'll still be conscious, at least. Can we go somewhere to talk privately?
Can we meet later?
It should be now.
Can it be later? Because I can definitely make that happen, but like, tonight? A place that's not my job?
you were withholding information
Okay,
from
yeah,
us.
yeah, I get that. We can set up a meeting time though. I mean, just right after sunset, at the back at that lazy bee that you guys were supposed to be at. You're supposed to be at the lazy bee. Okay, at sunset, after sunset, at the lazy bee, I'll meet you there.
If I don't meet you there, I will find you. And I will kill you.
Yes, ships traveling.
Okay, so I'll meet you there later, friend, because it's going to be a whole thing tonight. Great. Zup, as soon as he can he get away from you?
Mm-hmm. I just tap him
Scuttles away into the crowd.
I don't know how to make myself look important like them, but I've seen a few people curtsying, so I'm just gonna curtsy at every third person I walk past until I'm out.
You need to make 3 performance curtsies on your way out.
Oh. It's not that bad. Come on, gang.
Don't say that.
That's 20.
So that is a 1 not natural. Word? And
I get it. Negative charisma.
Yeah, and in 11 for the second one.
You're getting better.
Thank
Your
you.
first curtsy is very awkward. You're not really sure. You've seen Senno pick up his cloak, but you're like, how did he do it again?
I don't think Senno curtsies.
And the last one here is a 16.
So the last one, quite close to the door, and you can see the exit, and you can breathe the air of the street that isn't full of the perfumes of the nobles filling this greeting hall, and you actually perform a quite graceful curtsy. You bend forward just enough. You bend just enough. You make eye contact with Zup just enough.
And I say, yes, and I leave.
And you're out into the street, where, up the alley, you make eye contact with your friends. And we're gonna find out what happens next. Oh no! On our next adventure day!
Oh, Ash is gonna kill you.
I tried to avoid it.
You jumped in a well!
Yeah, but I floated
Willingly.
above it, and then I realized I had to go in it.